Okay, let's go live right away. Let's take over from Silver Dragon, who did an awesome job streaming. Oh god, that sounded horrible. He did an awesome job streaming. Cough, cough, cough. Yeah, that was definitely a good timing right there. Kind of, no. Okay, thank you, Silver Dragon. Don't worry, I won't die. I've had... Sorry about that. I had this cough for quite a while now. It is nothing to worry about, so don't worry. It'll disappear eventually. So, I'm assuming I'm live right now. Exploit has been derping on me for quite a while, but I'm gonna assume that I'm live and continue the game. So they give you a little prequel, I suppose to call it. Well, if you didn't see what happened last time, I got off the island on a flying dragon and ended up in this cave where I beat the guard down and now have to go through this door or through that hole. So we'll see what to do. Let's first check this rope. Going to sleep over it? That's not good. Assuming I said don't die. Yes, you are. Yes, you are alive. Yes, okay. You've got a point there, Migs. You've got a point there. Yeah, it's fastened. Whatever. So what should I check out first? Should I go into the hole or check out the door? It's up to you guys. Whatever you want to see first, the door or the hole. Because I left off in kind of an exciting moment. I don't know how to say it. And how to call it? Suspense. That's it. Rolly freezes the hole. I should check out the hole. Just go into the hole. Nobody goes for the door. Oh my god! Only Wordly Tree answered. Ah. How long does a full playthrough of Bastion last? Mig says about 14 hours. Yeah, that could. I have no idea. I haven't played it myself. I've only played the demo, which, by the way, I enjoyed quite a lot. So, yeah. Although I do admit that I saw Naughty Bear stream The Binding of Isaac, and that looked interesting as well. Looked quite a lot like the really old Zelda games. Anyway, Worldly Free wanted me to go into the hole, so let's just do that. Oh, it's his throne room. Awesome. It's the bucket. You can. I was watching through this window before. Let's see. Remember that a lot of grinding. Grinding is surprisingly fun. Grinding is almost never fun. Well, it depends on the game, really. Let's check out this. I don't know. Kind of a beater. So I have to hit them. Okay, let's check out the plan. Yes, I figured that. Oh god. Hi, Hammer. Hello. You don't see me, but I'm waving. Hello. You said peculiar. How do you even pronounce that? Because I tend to say peculiar, but that sounds peculiar. Har 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 har. Hello there, Katoni. Yeah, I have the tendency to butcher names. Yeah. Let's see. There's nothing I could do with the candlestick, probably? No. Oh, I said it right, peculiar? Good. Good. That's awesome. Got mine right. Yay! I was talking about the game. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, doesn't seem to be a lot that I can do so far. I can't reach it. Yeah. Yeah, I can't reach it, whatever.
What's going on here?
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Wake up.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What has happened?
This isn't good. Hi, Ryan.
In my headquarters? Just wait.
Oh, God. That's the bad guy. Oh, God.
Well, who have we here? A little Snoop.
A little Snoop? Oh, God. He's so friendly, isn't he? You had too much sugar. That means it's embarrassing story time, Ryan. Oh, God.
Are you aware of where you are, little clown?
I can't hear the game, really? I can turn it up.
Yes, indeed. I have good news.
Let me...
Bad news for you, Sedgwick. The bad news is you.
I'll put it up after this. Basically, he's saying that this is my last mistake and that I made a big mistake. I wonder why it's so soft. It worked last time.
How about punish him for his stupidity?
He's gonna punish me for my stupidity, and he's laughing now. Being evil. Oh, he put me in a frickin' jail. Ah, perfect. Roar, I win. Why is it so soft? Let me fix that for you guys.
You might as well
Oh,
stay
God,
here.
this is going to be
I'll go and
loud.
save the world.
Oh, God. Why is this not... For some reason, it...
You might as well stay here. I'll go. You might as well stay here. I'll go and save the world.
Is that better? Is that better? Do you hear it now? Because this is pretty loud. For me, at least. That's good? Okay, awesome. Let's continue. Woo! Awesome. Dwarf cell, haystack. What else do we have? We have a chute. We have a keyhole. I'm assuming I'm gonna find a needle in here.
Finding something useful in here would be like the proverbial needle in...
The haystack.
Just a moment. There really was a needle in this haystack.
Ha 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 ha.
Somebody up there is trying to make a
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that one coming. This game reminds me of Missionarium. Yeah, I guess so. It's both like an adventure puzzle game,
Yeah, really.
but this one is way longer and way harder, if I might add. Hello there, Teru. I've got hay now. Hay and a needle. Oh, great. Just what I needed. Well, I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess it's the same kind of gameplay. It's mostly because it's the same kind of game. It is both an adventure game where you have to puzzle your way around. So yeah, finding a needle in a haystack is actually quite easy. All you need is a badass magnet. Yeah, you can use a magnet. You can also just throw yourself in there and when you feel something really stinging really hard, you found a needle. A really big needle, that would work. A really big needle in a very small haystack. And yes, I found a needle. Here's the needle. And that's some hay that I took from the haystack. Okay, let's just pick a lock.
I should be able to push if my stubby... Well, I can't push the needle. I need...
Some kind of extension? Seriously?
I can see that there's no sign. I have enough self-esteem left.
Magnet doesn't get bone needles. Yeah, that's true. It kind of depends on what needle you're going for, I suppose. Let's check that. Can I put... Okay, no, never mind.
It seems that the
sun had risen. Okay. Raz is streaming. It is Razastrophy. Yay. Oh, I'm talking to the guy. It was a bone needle. Get axe in. He'd find the bone. Yes, he would.
Let me out.
What could possibly...
I'm innocent.
I'm innocent.
The innocent taste the best.
Oh God, he's gonna eat me. Oh God. I gotta go pee.
I gotta go pee.
What about it?
Maybe you could take me somewhere else now? To some kind of an askew bathroom? A piss pot?
Oh God. This isn't going too well.
What do you think the shoot in your set?
Oh my God, ew. Ew. Where's this joining in with sausage jokes? Oh my God. Oh God.
It's a mistake.
Yes. Whatever. Yeah, yes. I know.
And
Did the stream cut for me only? That's not good if the stream is cutting. That would not be good.
because I can't
That would not be good at all. It's better now? Awesome.
Reason to let me out of here. Oh.
Yes.
Smart boy.
Right. So I guess I'm gonna have to join them.
Maybe I could join you.
Oh, you already joined us.
Oh
Yeah? I did? I mean...
yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Think hard. For what reason could us still need it?
Oh God.
Give up.
Well, some people don't like love, but
Oh
we
God.
Askew, we
Oh
don't
God.
care if anything tastes.
They're gonna eat me. Oh God. Creeper at the door cannot send to channel. Yeah, it takes a little bit of a moment for you to get voice, so no worries. You'll get voice anyway. When you join it takes like a few seconds before you get voice. So that is the difference that you noticed when you weren't able to post yet. Don't worry, when you join, you will always get voiced, unless you got muted because you were breaking the rules. But you weren't, so you can just. Okay, right. Oh God, more talky. That's a very nice door. Yeah, there's shame if everybody happened to it. Yeah, that's not a creeper though. It's an Askill. I want to talk to your leader.
Yes.
He does.
Oh yes, whatever. A couple of questions.
But make it snap.
Snappy? I don't think he's gonna explode. Cupcakes are nasty? No way. Cupcakes are not nasty at all. I want cupcakes. Cupcakes. Are you the Askill? Yes. What did you do?
Boss, look up tomorrow.
They're gonna make it.
Caterpillars taste awful.
Oh God.
The desperation and
Oh God.
Who was in this cell before me?
yes, it was a green.
Oh God. That is the guy that we met before.
Shame that he had been about the whispering, but he didn't have it with Luco.
Oh God.
Luco is...
What does the
Oh, I don't... you can tell me...
Oh God. No further questions. Yeah. I'm hungry.
you? Well, he
Yeah, I got something to eat. I'm gonna leave the stream, but stay in the chat, okay? So I won't be able to hear you. No, Vi, no. You have to stay. No. It's okay. Enjoy the rest of your day. In case I don't see you anymore. Wait. Peculiar is going to bed. What? Are you going to bed, Peculiar? In that case, good night. Didn't see it everywhere. Am I gonna down that? No, I don't think so. Oh, nothing. Okay, Trey. Let's check out the tray. Ick. Yeah. Go away. Go away. Am I gonna die now? Why would you be able to... Why would you die? I need a drink. Then get yourself a drink. Get yourself some water or something. Or anything to drink, really. For that matter. Duracell.
What?
I want to...
You decide the cook is missing.
He's
Missing. Oh god.
So I was supposed to go look at a certain prison.
Yeah, you might as well go looking.
Might as well go looking for the cook.
You won't get a drink from me, Raz? Lazy. No, I won't. I'm too busy streaming.
Don't you dare make the slightest sound.
Yeah, okay, he's gone. Good. So now I can finally begin. Right. Such a bully, yes indeed. Wooden spoon. Oh, awesome.
Let's see. I get an unshaped...
A spoodle?
Well...
I attached the needle to the spoon, so now it's a spoodle. Oh my god, that is horrible. A spoodle? Really? Okay, this is one of the most obvious classic tricks ever.
There's no sign. There's no...
Spoon to poodle. Yes, it's when you attach a spoon to a poodle, you get a spoodle as well. Come on, keyhole.
Thought it would just fall.
Yeah, it would just fall down, so that's why I need to train.
You could cook some. Let's get rid of it.
Yay, sticky tray, awesome, that is what I needed. Now I will be able to catch the key.
I should be able to if my stuff.
That is the most classic trick ever.
Hey, I bet I'll get.
You have no idea in how many games or how many puzzle games or adventure games this part comes back where you're locked up and the door is on the key and you have to push it out and then have something underneath to catch it with, and you can pull it out underneath the door so you have the key and just can open the door and escape that way. You have no idea in how many games that is actually a part.
Couldn't I have the bluntness of this action in the
Yeah. How do you get it off with the frickin' spoodle?
I should be able to free. Yak.
Now your hands are all sticky. Yeah. Don't complain. You're out of it. It's also in about 80% of all films. Yeah, exactly. It is very, very classic.
It doesn't seem to be all right, although.
Ta-da! There we go. Yay! I'm out of here. Oh god, it froze. Oh, there we go. Okay, I don't recognize this. So, this is a new area again. Close the door. I can't. It doesn't work. I've got a rope. See if I can untie it. No. So I have to cut it down at a certain point. Okay, eat the cupcake, become cupcakes. Eat the cupcake. And then eat the other people who decided to become a cupcake. Awesome. Even films that have no other doors or any reason for them locked off, they still sneak that trick in. Yes. Indeed.
That's what he asked you. Oh.
I think so far I've done more in this entire stream than I have in last stream. Oh my god. That was just wow. Kitchen sign. I can go in there. Let's see how much further I can get. Oh, I thought it would go. So I've got 2 doors. I've got an opening in there. I can check out there. Wow, I've got a lot to check out here. Waterfall. The cake is a lie. Hello, Sir Mossy. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Or a muffin. Muffins are tasty. Quite tasty indeed. So basically, now that I'm in a completely new region with a lot to see and explore, I might as well just start with it. I had a little theme going on. Well, I had a little plan for a theme going on for this little stream, because today, well, for me it's yesterday by now, but okay. There we go. The 11th of October. So for most of you people, I'm guessing that's still today. So thumbs up for that. But the 11th of October is National Coming Out Day. So, being personally attached to that in a kind of way, I've decided to make that my theme for this stream. So, I'm going to talk about it once in a while, a little bit here, a little bit there. And I'm going to be open for questions about it, about things in general. While I'm looking around, I'm just going to look around and read a little bit and go around and puzzle a little bit. And in the meantime, I'm going to talk about it a little bit and explain to you what it is. So you're coming out of the closet. Blue Nightmare, I've come out of the closet ages ago. But in case you didn't know yet, yes, I'm coming out of the closet then. The theme was that today... oh God. Excuse me for that. The theme was that it is coming out, National Coming Out Day. So what do when Mom says it's just a phase? That is pretty hard. I'm not sure what to do exactly. Basically, I'm gonna explain quickly what coming out day is about, and then I'm going to answer your question, Migs, if you don't mind. So first, a little introduction to the theme before I answer Migs' question, which I'll handle right after that. National Coming Out Day is a day for LGBT people, which are lesbian, gay people, bisexual people, but also like transgenders and queer people and people who aren't sure yet and all. The whole shebang in a way. This is a day for them where they are where they can feel the support and where they can be themselves and get the strength to come out for who they are and are able to just become be themselves and be free to be themselves and be able to tell people like, hey, I'm gay, or I'm straight, or I'm bisexual, I'm this or that or none of that. So that is what Coming Out Day is about. It's about coming out for not only LGBT, really. It's coming out for your sexuality in general. If you're straight, that's good. If you're bi, that's good. If you're lesbian, that's good too. If you're trans or you're gay or you're whatever, you like trees, that's good. Whatever you like, it doesn't matter. Just be who you are. And that is the message that is today. So that is what Coming Out Day is about. And since today, since today is National Coming Out Day, I wanted to discuss this for a moment. Dear Raz, I'm glad you're talking about this. I'm straight myself, Sister Mothy, but I expect to hear something about it at school, but it gets no publicity. No, it's a fairly unknown day. It still gets skipped really often, and it is still and the subject is still quite taboo and still quite avoided in a way. Raz, you're making me want to mute the stream right now. Well, this is something I personally got to talk about, and this is what is going to be the theme of the stream. I'm not going to be talking about only that, but it's going to be a portion of it. So, I'm sorry, Blue Nightmare. So, play the video as an introduction to what it means to come out of the closet. I could do that. If people want me to do that, then I will. Then I will. Because I guess I could make it. Normally I don't play videos, but I could make an exception about for this. Since it's, I'm going to. Well, this is a stream that I'm gonna make themed, and it's going to be less about the game itself than about the theme about coming out. How long is the video, by the way, Migs? How long is it? If it's like 20 minutes and I'm not gonna play it, that would be slightly too long. So yeah. In the meantime, I'm just gonna puzzle around a little bit on the background.
Empty.
Empty, yeah, it's empty.
Hello?
2 minutes, but you can stop at 1 minute. Oh, that's still good. That's not bad at all. You know what? Let's just watch the video, and the stream is gonna be black for like a little moment while I set up the video. But I'll be right there with the video, and it'll be all pretty. So let's do that for a moment. I'll be right back, and we'll see in. I'll keep talking, but there we go. We'll set it up quickly. Anyone know where I can buy a portal system? You can open a petition about it. It's really easy. You can. Oh, it's bad quality. Well, it's not that bad. We'll see how it goes, and we'll see. But you can ask one of the moderators, one of the admins or so, to help you out with the portal or the network. But oh god, no, wait, that was blank for some reason. No, that's what I needed. Screen region. Okay, there we go. Now you should see it in small. There we go. Okay, so that is the video that Migs wanted us to see as a little introduction to the stream about coming out day. Okay, there we go. I hope you can hear it all right.
Mom, Dad, there's something important I need to share with you. I hope you guys don't get mad at me. There's something that's been on my mind.
Louder. Let me try something. I'll restart it, and oh god, I never had trouble with my sound before. Let me put it louder. Oh my god, the game suddenly is loud. Wow, the game was loud. Okay, so gonna make this louder. Oh god, it's gonna be loud. Oh god. Okay, there we go. Wow, that was loud. Okay, I hope that's better. So we're gonna start over. There we go. This is the video.
Mom, Dad, there's something important I need to share with you. I hope you guys don't get mad at me. There's something that's been on my mind for a very long time, and it's time to come clean. You know, when I'm out with my friends, I feel different. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I'm German. Scheiße!
You're not German, you're an idiot.
What was that? Oh god. What is this, Migs? Oh my god. Oh god. What was that, Migs? Wow, what was that? He's coming out for his heritage? Wow, that was... wow. Wow. Okay, let's get back to the actual... Oh god. Migs trolled you so hardcore. Yeah, I guess that... You can put it that way. What is the German word for troll? I think it's still troll. Raz is left speechless and sidetracked. Yeah, I'm completely sidetracked right now. But it's totally related. Yeah, it is kind of related. It makes it a lighter something, because it is something that is portrayed, coming out is something that is shown here as quite easy, but in fact it isn't easy. It isn't an easy thing at all. And a lot of people have a lot of trouble with it. So that is why we have coming out there. So yeah. Yeah, I'm completely out of my train of thought right now. So excuse me if I jump from this place to that place right now. Because I was thinking like, oh, I've got to say this and I got to say that, and I completely forgot everything I was gonna say now. So, thank you, Migs. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, thank you. At least you're not as gay as Twilight. What is that supposed to mean? Like, Bevan K, like, seriously, what is that supposed to mean? Do you mean, like, that I mean, seriously? What do you mean with that is not as gay as Twilight? I mean, are you totally comparing me with Twilight? Seriously? No, I'm just kidding. I can't do that voice for so long anyway. Wow. Anyway, cough. All that beside. Yeah, I'm totally out of my train of thought right now. Basically, like I said, coming out is, well, everybody knows it. Coming out of the closet, it's what... Actually, I was gonna say that it's what every gay or lesbian or bi person has to do, but there's a lot of people who actually don't do it and forever hide who they actually are. And there's people who get married, who actually get married in a straight marriage, even though they're like a gay or a lesbian person, and eventually they cannot hide it anymore, and they come out when they're like 40, and they have lived their lives in hiding who they are, and it shouldn't have to be that way. Personally, I think I don't see any reason why it should be hidden. People should be able to be who they are, and just be freely about who they are, and not having to worry about anything else, even if that means that, well, even if people are going to react negatively, it should be like that you can be yourself. And things are changing in a good way, because people are getting more acceptant about it and more open about it. So that is definitely a good thing. But we still have a long way to go. So this is also part of a reason why I'm doing this stream right now and discussing all of this right now. Razastrophy, oh, thank you. And yes, Naughty Bear, I did flash you once. To each their own. I agree, Silver Dragon. Everybody lives their own way, and should be who they are, no matter what their preferences are. Raz, what's your view? And don't ask, don't tell. Well, I have a big view on that. Basically, I'm glad it's gone. I'm really glad it's gone. It was completely pointless. It had no use whatsoever. There was no reason whatsoever that gay or lesbian people or bisexual people should not be on the army or be lesser soldiers or less military than any other, or less valuable. There have been some really important gay people even. I remember reading about this one man who saved a whole operation and saved hundreds of lives. I can't recall his name right now. I'm horrible at names. But if you look it up, he was he was a hero. I remember that he did a lot of great stuff, and people celebrated him. And then when he came out as gay, people were just pushing him into a corner and forgot about him and just tried not to remember him, even though he was one of the heroes that saved a lot of people. So to avoid partly that as well, I'm really glad that Don't Ask, Don't Tell is gone right now. So in short, that is my view on it. People should be who they are, no matter what job you do. So yeah, that is in short my little view. I'm going back to like the question that Miggs asked ages ago. Miggs asked like if you come out and I think your mom says it's just a phase, what do you do? Personally, I'm not exactly sure what you should do. There's no guideline. There's no guideline whatsoever. Every situation is different. Every person is different. For example, I have a really good bond with my mother. Some people have a really bad bond with their mother. It depends on so many things: the environment, the bond you have with a person, how close you are, how well you know them, what the situation is. It depends on so much. So I can't give any direct pointers like this is what you have to do. That is impossible for me to do. But I can try to give a little opinion, I suppose, on how to deal with it. Basically, the way I thought about things is I personally have had a lot of years that I had to take. Well, it took me a lot of years to. Well, I realized that I was gay. I liked men. Yeah, I realized that. I'm like, okay, I'm gay, so what? But I still hid it, and while I acknowledged to myself that I was gay, it was not something that I could accept right away. And I couldn't openly express it to anybody else. I've hid it personally for a lot of years. And I've always been of opinion that, like, hey, it has taken me a lot of years. I have to give my parents at least just as much of time to deal with this, because this is a bit of shocking news for them as well, and they have to accept this as well. And this might take time for them as well to get used to, like, well, my son is gay, or my son likes guys, or my daughter likes girls, or like my daughter is actually my son. They need time as well. And their first reaction, their first reaction is like, no, this can't be. It's a bit of a shock. It's denial. They take a step back and they're like, no, it can be. It's just a phase. Just give yourself some time and it'll be okay. And that is often the first reaction. My advice is give them some time. Coming out is really hard. It is really, really hard. But it's hard for your parents as well. They suddenly get something completely new that even these days still changes a lot of things. Give them some time to accept it as well. And that is mostly what I would say. Don't take it personally right away. It is. I know it's very hard and very painful to hear that, and it's an awful reaction to hear it's a phase. Don't let them tell you it's just a phase. It is your life. What you feel is real. Even if you're like a guy and you mostly like girls, but you once in a while also like a guy, it doesn't mean it's a phase. It doesn't mean that at all. So don't let them tell you that, or don't believe it. Give your parents some time. It's something they will have to get used to as well. It's hard for them as well. I'm not sure how to put it in other way, but I hope that kind of helps a little bit. And Migs just mentioned also a small hint: tell your friends first. If your friends accept it and your parents end up not accepting you for it, you can ask your friends to stay over. It helped me when someone offered to live me with him, so go well. I definitely agreed to that. Tell your closest friends first. It is always good to have your friends to fall back on. Even if, for example, I'm going to go back to Migs' first question. If your parents go like, no, it's a phase, it can be, and they're not that acceptant, it can feel really, really painful, and you can feel really lonely. And that is really nice if you can have your friend, oh, there I am, if you have your friends to fall back on, and if they have your back, and they can, oh my god, it's amazing, they can support you and be there for you. That is, that is personally what I would suggest as well. Tell your closest friends first, and yeah, that is definitely what I would do. Then you create some kind of safety net for yourself, because it can be extremely hard, even more so when you feel alone. It's not for no reason that suicide rates are a lot bigger amongst LGBT youngsters even. So grant yourself that safety net. It is often a good thing to come out to close friends as well. They're often more understanding as well, and more accepting to who you are. So I would definitely agree to that. Yeah, it's a very big decision, and it's very important at the same time. I agree to that. It definitely is. It's definitely not an easy decision. It is very hard, and it can be very exhausting in emotional way, but it can be really, really rewarding as well. I personally can say, ever since I came out, I've held it in for a long time, for a really long time, for years. I came out when I was 19 years old, and I've known that I was gay since I was 13 years old. So I've held it in for a long time. But ever since I came out, and my parents know, and my sister knows, and my family knows, and my friends know, and you guys know, and I don't care anymore who knows. I've felt myself more. I've been able to be myself more, and it gives so much freedom to be yourself more. When it is out, it becomes easier with each time you come out. Right now, I'm to the point like, oh yeah, I'm gay. If you told me that a few years back, that would not have been the case. It becomes easier each time, and you get so much more free. You live. It gets better, absolutely. Let me catch up. Does coming out they apply to fetishes? Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not? Just go with it, Peculiar. Just go with it. Why not? Zetalight says, one of my friends came out a while ago. Everyone was applauding his courage. Oh, that is awesome. I'm really glad he or she got that. Oh, well, that he got that, his courage, that he got such a reaction, that people were accepting. I'm really glad about that. I'm happy to hear that, absolutely. You guys are all my friends, right? Absolutely, Katoni, absolutely. Katoni says, they're bi. Well, I think you're very brave to say that. I think it is very brave of you to say that right here, and I applaud that you did it right here in the chat on stream. You have full support of everybody in here. I hope you'll be who you are, and if you're not out yet, if you're still in the closet, I hope you'll get the courage to come out in general to everybody, and that you'll be able to live your own life. So yeah. I really wish you all the best with that, absolutely. And something I was definitely going to mention as well, that applies for you, Kitoni, but for every other people in here as well. If anyone in here is gay, is a lesbian, is bi, If you ever have any questions, you're free to come to me. If you ever have any comments, if you're in the closet still and you don't have anyone to talk about these things, you have nobody to code to about having feelings for the people of the same sex, and you don't know what to do with those feelings, and I know how confusing it can be. If you need someone to talk about, you can always come to me. Just double click on my name, just double click on Razastrophy. Anytime that you see me online, you can come to me and talk to me. It'll be in full confidence. Nobody else will have to know. If you have any questions, even if they're really embarrassing questions, I don't judge. You can always come to me and ask whatever you want, talk about whatever you want. If you're a guy and is one guy in your class, oh my god, he's so cute and so sweet and and you need someone to talk about, but you can't talk to your friends about it or your family because you're still in the closet and you're still afraid to talk about it and come out, and you want to talk about it, you're always free to talk to me. I'm probably going to mention this in a few times in the stream. Because I tend to be Razastrophy. Yes, I tend to be Razastrophy. Go me. I tend to repeat myself once in a while. But know that you're always welcome to come talk to me. Ask me anything. Talk to anything. Always. So, besides that, let's go back to the chat because I'm not following the chat fully, and I'm completely distracted with saying all this instead of playing the game. Nig says it came out in my school. The whole school picked on me except my closest friends. Yeah, it's part of coming out. There might be gossip. There might be some pestering, but if you come out, eventually it's going to be so worth it. It's going to be better, absolutely. The teasing is going to stop, the bullying is going to stop, it is going to be so much better, and you're going to get through this, absolutely. I would suggest to personally come out to your personal friends, your closest friends at first, and then slowly towards the rest. What I did was, first my closest online friends, my closest real-life friends, and then I went to my parents, which I did separately as well. I went way slow. Went to my mom first, and a few months later, exactly 3 years ago, on coming out day, I came out to my father. Then later on, my sister, and then I just threw it out there. After that, my family knew, and then I just put it out there. So yeah. Never feel any pressure. No one will ever judge you. Speak to any of us. We're all accepting. Exactly, Sir Mothi. Thank you for saying that. I absolutely agree. I've learned to live with the bisexuality in the world, yet I don't know why I can't accept the gays and lesbians. Okay, this is going to be very confronting towards you, and I won't name drop you in here. But what does it make you feel uncomfortable about gays or lesbians? What does it make you feel strange about them? Katoni says, in the Bible Belt coming out is dangerous. I do have gay friends to talk to, but yeah, I'm gonna move first. Yeah, that is a good idea. If you move first, you'll always have your own space. That is a good idea. That is a good idea, and I support that. And I hope you will be able to come out, even though it is definitely harder in the Bible Belt. But I hope you'll be able to get the courage, Katoni, and that you'll be able to come out. If you ever have any questions, like I said, Katoni, you're always free to ask me, even if they're really, really embarrassing. Don't be afraid to ask anything. That's why we're here. Being in London, I would be fine if I were gay. As it happens, I'm not. Well, it doesn't matter if you're gay, if you're straight, it doesn't matter, anything at all. It helps a lot. I hope I'll be able to help some people. That would definitely be nice if I would be able to help some people to deal with these things, because they're things that I personally went through as well, and I'm sure Miggs went through this as well because, well, he's an open bisexual guy, and I'm sure he went through the very same things that I went through, with a different context and a different situation and all of that, and my parents reacted differently as him, but the basic is the same. So I'm sure if you have any questions, you're free to bother Mix as well. So if you have any questions, you don't really want to talk to me, I'm sure you'll be able to talk to Mix as well. So yeah, it is always nice to be able to talk to someone who has actually gone through things. So yeah. Schools are too harsh, yeah, especially high schools can be very harsh and very cruel. Once you're in college or university, that changes quite a lot, and you'll notice a more accepting situation, and more people are more open about things. People are more mature about things and more accepting in general. At least that is, oh god, what am I doing? That is what I have noticed. The difference between high school and college, absolutely. Waffles, I don't think Tony likes you. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. Mr. Waffles, to you, yeah, I don't know, yeah. Anyway, if you feel, if anyone here feels uncomfortable with gays or lesbians, and they want to talk about that as well, you're free to talk to me as well. Maybe we can talk things through and give each other some pointers or some tips, or I don't know, in general. It could be anything. It went through a lot smoother than most people did, said Miggs. Yeah, I went through a lot smoother than a lot of people as well. I've mostly been able to, well, I've mostly had accepting reactions, enthusiastic reactions even, so I ran through extremely smooth. I've been extremely lucky when it comes to coming out. Excuses do bother Miggs. The only problem Miggs had was his mom, but my brothers and dad kind of cancelled her out. That's cool to hear. Oh, he even says it. Miggs says, also, you can bother me anytime, just be sure to type Miggs in PM so I get pinged, regardless of the topic. Okay, so if you guys have any questions, you're free to talk to Miggs as well. And hello to Disrespecting, I didn't expect you to be online anymore at 3 AM. But hello and welcome to the stream. I haven't had to go through anything to do with sexuality, but if anyone ever needs to talk about depression caused by it, I can always talk to it. That is awesome, TTK, and it's definitely appreciated. And he raises a good point there, because coming out is really hard. Being gay and it can cause you to feel really lonely, extremely lonely, and makes you feel like you're the only person. And even though it isn't, it can definitely feel that way, and it's really hard. And feelings of depression are often, well, they aren't rare for LGBT people to experience. Oh god, am I here again? Oh god. Anyway, yeah. So, if you feel really depressed, I would say, find someone to talk to. It is really, really good. It's really better to talk to someone about these things. If you need to talk, even if it was someone here in QT, but you need to talk about those things, and if you're able to talk about these things and get them out of your system, that helps so much more than bottling it up. So it is always better to talk about it, even if it's just one person that lives in the middle of freaking nowhere on the other side of the freaking world. But talking about it really, really helps. Peculiar said, I don't know if I could come out at school. I love having my wall of friends around me. They could still be around there, and They could even be more supportive. Often what I noticed with my friends is our bond ever since I came out has become stronger, and they're here for me even more than they used to be. So yeah, I know it's always a risk, but yeah. You know, this is a great place for anyone to talk about anything from video games to sexual orientation. Feel free. Exactly, Sarmathi. Peculiar earlier, this people at your school lowly educated. What? You're actually close friends because there's a different. Yes, there's definitely a difference in a friend and a close friend. And I would personally suggest telling your close friends first. Definitely. Come out because they know you best and they will be the most accepting in general. Depression ain't rare for pretty much most people. Yeah, that's true. Absolutely, and it is not. You have to be very careful with depression, and don't let it linger. And please, if you feel depressed or if you feel these feelings, find someone to talk to. Doesn't matter who, but please find someone to talk to. So, I'm sure. Don't come out at a lowly educated school. Yeah, they can be really mean at sometimes, but it isn't at lowly educated schools only. I know people in my old high school were pretty mean about it, and it was a pretty high educated school, or considered that way at least. Notice it normally is easier than people fear it'll be a bad experience, but most people are more accepting when it is a friend or a relative. Exactly. What I found also was that a lot of people are really cautious about it and kind of distant about it, and they can be kind of mean about it. But then when they actually find out someone of their friends or family is gay, they suddenly get, confronted in a way with the situation, and they realize, like, hey, gay people or lesbian people or bisexual people or transgender people don't have to be bad people, because I've known my friend for ages and he's a good person. Even though he's gay, or my cousin is an amazing girl, even though she feels like she's a guy inside, and that confrontation often makes people realize that, hey, it's not that bad. And if you think about it, 1 out of 10 people is gay or lesbian or bisexual or transgender. So everybody in here, everybody in this chat knows at least one person who is gay, lesbian, bisexual, queer, transgender, anything else. So think about that. They probably, it could be they have told you. They could still be hiding it, but it's at least 10% of the whole population is gay or lesbian, or the whole group. I'm just looking at the chat right now. There's 51 people in this chat, so pretty much 10 out of these people in the chat right now are LGBT. So yeah, it used to be 10% who publicly came out for it. Well, they generally consider it 10% with research that they did, and but it's really hard to do research about how much of the population is gay or lesbian, because a lot of people still hide it and lie about it. So, yeah. Okay, let me catch up with the chat for a moment. Whoever tried to go to a convention or gay straight alliances at your school and a local organization that supports you in coming out, that always helps, absolutely. Personally, I would suggest trying to go to a pride. You can go alone, you can go with a close friend, someone you can really trust. Go with your cousin, with your brother, your sister, drag them out there. Go to a pride. The first time I went to a pride, I know there's some really, really big opinions about a pride and that it's too bombastic and all that. But that's not what I'm talking about right now. I'm talking about there being a whole group of LGBT people all together. And I remember the first time I went to a pride, and I came there with a friend of mine who is a bisexual girl, and it was amazing. I was baffled. There were gay people everywhere, lesbians everywhere, and I felt at home. These people were like me. And it was like this huge weight was lifted off my shoulders. To be there amongst those people who are all the same like me. And they know what I go through, and they know how I feel, and that was it. I was speechless at that moment. It was amazing. I've been really sad that I couldn't go to the Pride the last 2 years because of situations and things happening. But yeah. Question: does coming out of the closet apply to telling your parents that you're a stoner? No, it doesn't apply. That doesn't mean coming out of the closet, but it probably will get some negative reactions after all. But because of whole different reasons, probably. But yeah. Also, if you have questions, if anyone have questions for me, or for Migs, or for anyone else, or about coming out in general, or being gay or lesbian or whatever in general, feel free to ask it. This is your moment. If you don't want it, if you don't want your name in it, you can always ask it in secret. Do /notice Razastrophy, and then your question, and I will get a private notice that only I will see, and I will be able to see and answer your question that way, and I will not mention who you are. So you will be asking in secret and still be able to ask your question. You can also PM me. I won't check PMs right now in the stream, but know that you can also PM me at any time, any day. That's an option. So yeah, just putting it out there. There's Mr. Waffles have a wife but likes Gatoni. I don't care about that. I just feel sad right now. Aw, don't feel sad. Did I miss something? You missed a lot and not so much at the same time, I guess. Mrs. Waffles find out someone won't need to opens up a random page, and this page is that in a random city in America, 37% has been bi-curious in the past. A lot of people, well, since people have been more open about it, I'm really not sure about 37. I think that's a really high number. But I know a lot of people, since people are more open about it, they're more accepting to, well, experimenting, I guess, to call it. I don't think that's a good word. But, yeah. I think that's a bit much, but yeah. And no spamming. No spamming through notice. Just, if you want to ask a question, feel free to do so. Yeah, oh god. Anyway, but yeah, like I was saying, I think people are more accepting to, if they have kind of feelings towards someone of the same sex, they're more accepting to trying something, I guess, to give it a shot and try it out and see how it goes. So yeah, I think that is. I think people are less pushed into being straight. Like the past, it tended to happen at times. Ooh, where did I end up? Oh god. So I think people are more open about it. People are more accepting about it. So I think that is why people are more accepting to giving it a shot and trying it in a way, if that makes sense. Hello, hi Griller. Hello. Never so clever. Yeah. Okay. I'm guessing that's the cook that I needed to find. Yes, it's Raz streaming. Hi, Griller. Sir Mossy, by curious means that you're unsure about your sexuality. Yes. That you're curious and, well, trying it out, I suppose to call it. It's not really the right words, but still. I'm being sit on my head. What? Oh dear. I've got a hat now. Wall Check out the wall. So it comes in instances. It can in some instances be a phase. No, I don't believe in phases. Personally, I don't believe in phases. In phases, let me put it that way. I don't really believe in it like that. I think people can be acceptant to trying it out, to like having a good friend and like trying it out. If it works out, and if it doesn't work out, then so be it. It is, I guess, to call it experimenting, to see how things go and see if you get feelings for the same sex or not. If they can develop feelings for the same sex. I guess I feel like experimenting is such an awful word for it, but it's still the closest word that I can find for it. So they were curious about it before, then found out that they were straight. I don't think that being bi-curious is a phase. It's like trying, I'm going to be, this is a really bad comparison, but like, you see tennis and you'd be like, maybe I like tennis. Well, you try it out and you pick up the racket and you play some tennis, and then you're like, no, really, this isn't really my kind of sport. So I guess it's similar to that. Like, you try it out, you see if you get together with someone of the same sex, and you try it out, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But yeah. Also, a little note: all of what I'm saying are most of what I'm saying are not global facts. Most of what I'm saying is my opinion. My personal opinion, the chat's opinion. Some things it's the chat's opinion, but yeah, don't take offense to it. It's none of it is meant offensive. So it's mostly my opinion that I'm saying. So if I'm like what I'm saying now about experimenting and being bi-curious, that's more my thoughts about it, because I'm not sure how to put it in words. It's really hard. It's hard to put it in the right words, because words can only do so much. So it's only my opinion and my thoughts. So I wanted to quickly add that to what I just said. Don't take it as a fact because I said so. Whereas there are also straight people who are sexually attracted to people of the same sex, but they do not develop any sentimental feelings of them. Yes, exactly. That is absolutely possible. And it is proven that many straight people sometimes have romantic and even, sexual dreams about people of the same sex, which is absolutely normal and doesn't mean that you are gay or lesbian. It doesn't have to mean it. Even perfectly 100% straight people have that at times. It is perfectly normal. So don't be afraid if that happens. It doesn't mean that you're bi or gay or whatever. So yeah, that just putting it out there since it was connected. How long has Raz been streaming? I think for about an hour and a half, something in between that, something like that. I think it's more they're bi, but they prefer being called by what they think they are at the moment. Bis do get some trouble from the LGBTQ, oddly though. Yeah, at times bisexual people are not understood by straight people or by gay or lesbian people. Sometimes people accuse bis of not being able to choose or wanting to have both sides and wanting to have too much and being greedy. That is absolutely not the case. I want to set this straight for anybody in here who might think this, or who isn't unsure about what being bisexual is. Bisexual is nothing more than being able to, being able to have feelings for both men and women. That is all that bisexual is. That can be romantically and sexually involved with a man or a female, or a man or a woman. It doesn't mean that they cannot choose between men and women. It doesn't mean that they want a girlfriend and a boyfriend. It doesn't mean that they think they can have a boyfriend and a girlfriend at the same time. It doesn't mean that they're greedy. It just means that they can have feelings for both men and women. Actually, I heard someone once say, I read it, but still, that they had a theory, and it kind of made me think, and think about it, and basically what came out is the question that I got stuck in my head, like, maybe everybody is bisexual in a certain degree, and perfectly gay, perfectly lesbian, and perfectly straight does not exist. We're all just shades of bisexual, but we like to put people in boxes, so that's why we put names on it. But straight people can really care about people of the same sex as well, and gays and lesbians can really care about people of the other sex as well. Most people are like at the edges, like they're either straight or bi. That's most people, so they're kind of near the end points where you're like only like people of the same sex, or only like people of the other sex. But they basically said like everybody is somewhere in between that line, where, for example, one side is perfectly straight and the other side is perfectly lesbian, perfectly gay, and everybody is somewhere in between at some random spot. That's what they said they were thinking, and it gave me some things to think about as well. I'm not sure why I'm explaining all of this right now, but yeah, just throwing it out there, I suppose. What is wrong with being greedy? Well, there's nothing wrong with being greedy, but it's just not the case that is. Being bi is just not being greedy. Perfectly bi is also impossible. Yeah, I guess so, yes. The sausages. Oh, we need Axe in here. Yeah, I guess we need Axe in here. He could help explain a lot. I would say, Migs, you're free to come and help explain and talk, but that would be impossible since you barely can talk at all right now, so don't worry. Whatever, am I gonna find it? Oh dear. Yeah. But yeah. So, if anyone in here is just putting it out there, if anyone in here is still gay, is lesbian, is bi, is transgender, is not sure about their sexuality yet, is still questioning about their sexuality, is still trying to find things out, don't be afraid to be yourself. Things will get better. Don't be afraid. Eventually you'll be able to come out. Even if you think right now you won't be able to, and it will be a secret that dies with you in your grave, it's okay. I was thinking the same thing, and look at me now. I'm in here talking to, I don't know, about 40 people about being gay or lesbian. So yeah, don't be afraid about these things. Don't be afraid to be who you are. And things will get easier. Things will absolutely become easier. Absolutely. And coming out will become easier. And living your life how you wish it will become easier. It will all become easier. So, don't hide it for the rest of your life. If you need to talk to someone about it, feel free to do so. Like I said earlier, you're always welcome to talk to me about these things, about any questions, any comments, and anything at all. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Like Sir Peck says, if you want peaches and sausage, there's nothing wrong with it. Exactly. That is exactly what it is. Katoni says, lesbians get some of the greedy label because people just assume they want more than they get from the guys. Yeah, they say that. They also say that that lesbians just hate men, which is also not true. It just means that they have romantic feelings towards women. That is all. That is all. That is all. There's nothing different with any other people aside from that. So, yeah. And if it all gets too bad, move to London. We're awesome. Yeah, London is a pretty open city about that, about these things. In America, you have cities like Vancouver, which is pretty open about these things as well. So yeah. A peach flavored sausage? No, that is. Oh dear, no, naughty dragon, no, naughty bear. That is no. God, I've literally been not doing nothing in my streaming and just talking to the chat. Oh God. Okay, so who are you? Well, there's some lesbians get tired of guys and become bitter of them. Yes, but feelings cannot be forced. You cannot force yourself to have feelings for a person you're not attracted to. If, for example, I'm gay myself, like I said tons of times by now. I cannot force myself to like girls. That it doesn't work that way. And believe me, I've tried. I've tried to convince myself that I was bi and that I could be able to get feelings for girls and that I could be together with a girl and nobody would have to know. And believe me, I've tried. It doesn't work that way. You can't force feelings. It's impossible. That's why I personally. There's people who say they become gay or become a lesbian, and personally I'm not sure what to think of that, because having feelings for someone cannot be forced. You cannot make yourself to love someone. It doesn't work that way. It's not possible. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. I think Pinky and Hyde timid. I didn't take Pinky and Hyde them anywhere. Oh. My office is next to Soho. Difficult not to accept things here. So, what is Soho? I don't think I'm familiar with that term or with the shortened right away. Probably when you say it, I'll be like, oh yeah, right, but I don't actually say it. Well, I already read that. Vancouver is in Canada. Oh, it's in Canada? Whatever. It's all, yeah, whatever. Okay, it's in Canada. Vancouver is in Canada. Correction. Thank you, Sir Peck. I got it wrong there. The shiny on the door thing is... Oh, that's water. That's water. That's a waterfall. So, there's a big gay community and so on. Oh, I see. So, what are you doing for Day of Silence? Mostly I tried to be a part of Day of Silence and actually not talk. Last year I managed to do so, but mostly because I didn't come outside. I went to the shop and I didn't say anything, but you don't need to say anything right then. I didn't have school, so I didn't have any trouble with that. So I wasn't really that much part of it, but I tried to be part of Day of Silence. I don't try to do anything like crew. No. Okay, anyway, I'm not doing anything specific. Yeah.
If you're not in there, the hiding spot would be unoccupied. So I could go and tell everyone. No damage done. What?
I'll tell it to the His name is Looney. What are you gonna tell him to cook it? Okay, I got this wrong again. So, Katoni, is there anything that that you would do on Day of Silence? That would be interesting. Stream if you did one on Day of Silence. Yeah, it would have been on extras, but I could plan it into the schedule. That is actually a good idea. On Day of Silence, I could do a stream and not say anything. That is a good idea. I like that idea, Katoni. I like that idea. I might actually do that. I might do that. Yes, that is a nice idea. Pardon me if I was gone for a second. It's okay, Migs. Is it only verbally? Generally, yes. It is considered only speech. Only speech itself. Since we're talking about Day of Silence now, for the people who just joined, the whole thing that is going on right now, we're talking about homosexuality and coming out of the closet because it's National Coming Out Day. So yeah, that is what we're talking about. And Katoni mentioned Day of Silence, which is I'm going to put this down a little bit softer a bit because it keeps distracting me. What Day of Silence is it is a day to fight against homophobia and abusive language towards homosexuality in general, and people will, to show their support against this homophobia, there is the Day of Silence, and people who support who are supportive will be silent the whole day, will not say a word the whole day to show that homophobia can be fought, that we have to stand up against homophobia, and that we cannot tolerate it. And I don't know how to put the specifics in words. I would look it up, but I'm streaming right now. I would definitely suggest to look it up yourself if you're interested, though. What I was saying, but yeah, it is a day where you're just not talking. You're not saying any word. So yeah, that is what it is. Raz, you could use a webcam and show yourself and interact through using expressions only. I could do that, but doing a webcam chat is more Migs' thing than mine. Deep Thoughts with Raz and guest hosting is Migs. Yay! Yeah, he's mostly just talking in the chat, but still. All I do is post coming out for being German. Yeah, okay, but still. You did offer it to be of help, so. Yeah, blah blah blah. Dayofsilence.org. Yeah, okay. Thank you for linking that, Katoni. Thank you. That is a good idea. For the mods who are listening, there is a link being linked, but it's okay. It's on topic, and I asked for the link. So it's okay. Don't worry, it's okay. It's April 20th. Like you mean 2011 or coming April 20th? Like April 20th, 2012. Okay, I'm gonna put the sounds a little bit softer because it keeps distracting me from everything else. Options. It's mostly the voice that keeps distracting me. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to be a part of it. Oh, 2012, April 20th is Day of Silence. Awesome, good. I'm definitely gonna be a part of it again, or try to, and I might actually try to I might actually try to do a silent stream for exactly that. And have like a little note to the sideline, or have a little link or something to the explanation. So yeah, the four guys in the banner look kinda ew. What? Okay, I'll look afterwards or something. Oh god, yeah, blah blah blah. I'll tell it to your boss. Here's the name is Gorny. Coronas. No. Luku. Gorny. No. Cook. Why shouldn't I give you away? I see 3, I think. What? Anyway, aside from the whole banner, oh, come on. Oh, I need to tell the guard, listing guard. His name is Luca. I know where the cook is. Oh, come on. You thought wrong. Oh dear. Yeah, I'll look at the banner later. Also, once again, if anyone has any questions, don't feel afraid to ask it. If you want to ask them privately so people cannot see your name, you can do /notice Razastrophy and then your question. I will not mention your name, so it'll be private. Don't worry. Don't worry. More in-game. Oh, fine. I'll turn it up again. Is it just the music? Is it just the music or the sounds in general? Oh. I need to check out XSplit because I think my sound settings got a bit messed up there. But we'll see how it goes. That's something for after my stream. So yeah, wow, I've been streaming for quite a while now. I didn't think this topic would last this long. But I'm glad I got to talk about it, that I got it to the attention that today is National Coming Out Day, and I thought that it would be good to talk about this, and I'm glad I got to talk about it. Even though we started with like 55 people's in chat, and now we're down to 42, but that's okay. It's more of a serious, deeper stream than general, but it's not always going to be like that, so don't worry. So yeah. Are we going to talk about the issue of using gay as a derogatory term? I guess we can. 26 people actually viewing. Okay, even better. No, not really, but still. No, that is. Oh God. I guess it could be seen as I'm not sure if I should talk about using gay as a derogatory term because it can cause a discussion and such. Basically, in short, I don't like being gay. Well, don't like gay as a derogatory term. And when someone says, "Oh, that game is so gay," I will probably call them out. Like recently on Vent, there was like this awkward silence, and I said like, "Oh, there's an awkward silence," and someone said like, "Oh, so that means there's gay babies because awkward silences create gay babies," and I called them out for it. I was like, you should watch out who you're in the room with before you say such things, because that is just really inappropriate and disrespectful and just not. Just totally uncalled for. So, and mostly when you see it, people are like, "Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean it that way," but people should watch it more and not say it. So yeah, it all depends on what context you used exactly. It just shouldn't be used as oh, Luco, yay! I finally got it. Oh God! But yeah, as long as it's used derogatory, it shouldn't be used. Simple as that. What is this game? This is the Whisper World. It's an adventure game. You has a banhammer, right? I has a banhammer. Yes, I has a banhammer. Mildew soup. Well, my GSA club organizer does the gay baby thing, and he is gay. Well, he still shouldn't do it. I personally don't think that it is okay to say the derogatory term or use it that way if you're gay yourself. I don't think it makes it okay. And I think you should, being gay, he should probably know better and shouldn't use it at all. Because if he's a club, well, Gay Straight Alliance club organizer, he's the organizer of the TSA, he shouldn't do that because he's kind of a role model towards the new people in GSA, so he should probably don't do that. In that case, you shouldn't use the express, pardon my French, when you swear. How do you mean exactly? Can you tell me the recipe? Can you tell me? They didn't even help us liberate their country. What? What? Who are you talking about? What are you talking about, Swordhead Sparkle? I don't know. I think it was Sin I heard saying that one time. Yeah, that is possible. That is possible. I'm mostly when I hear people say it, I'll get to it. I'll mention it and call them out. Okay. Yes, there was no French resistance. What? Oh God. Hi, who's streaming? What is he streaming? This is Razastrophy, and I'm streaming the Whisper World. Yay. What? Oh God, that doesn't make sense. Hi Saber. Oh, you didn't notice it was me. That's okay. That's okay. It's not really derogatory in that context. I don't think it's just a joke, and he definitely calls people out for calling someone gay. Well, it's good that he calls something gay, and you're right. It often depends on the context it's being used and the situation it's being used. If it's just like joking, if it's really in a joking way, then it's okay. Well, I wouldn't say okay, but it's acceptable. If it's really joking and it's obvious that it's joking, then it's alright. You can't hear the game. Oh, I have to turn it up even more. Oh God. Oh God. Let me try. Oh God. This is gonna be very loud. In that case, humorists are horrible people. Yeah, okay, but that, yeah, I guess. Like I said, it all depends on the context is being used. Like if you're a stand-up comedian, everybody knows that everything that being said is purely joking and nothing is being serious. So, if a comedian says something like that, everybody knows that that they mean it to laugh and that they don't mean it in an offensive way. I think that is the difference in general. You also use XSplit, yeah, right? Yes, I do. And I think XSplit, the sound settings changed for some reason, because you got your volume on XSplit on max already. Yes, I have. I normally don't have any trouble with this in general, and for some reason my in-game sound is not coming through at all. So this is quite odd. It just disappeared because the sound is pretty high up. It's ear raping me pretty much. People should turn up the volume more in their volume controls. Yes, exactly. I have to disagree when it comes to American comedians. They're just homophobic. Yeah, I don't know any American comedians, so I don't know about that. I don't mind atheist jokes, and I'm an atheist. Many jokes are okay, but the line is fuzzy. Yeah, the line is often really fuzzy. There's a huge gray area right there. So, for me, XSplit has to be at 20%. Yeah, I mostly put it lower as well. But for some reason, it is not accepting in-game music right now. So that is odd. I might. What is that as a sword? Maybe I can pick it up. Ooh, knife. Awesome. Cool. Let's pick that up in a bit. What I was saying? Maybe I should restart the stream, and see if I can change the sound. Is it to the YouTube video? That could be. That could be. I don't know. I don't know what did it. I have no idea. But I might have to. I might have to restart XSplit for this. I'm not sure how much longer I'll be streaming in the first place, though, since it is 4 AM by now. But if you guys would like me to continue this subject, then of course I will. Don't worry about that. I would turn up the sound, but then your voice would irritate me. Yeah. What I can do is make my voice softer. I can do this, and you'll be able to hear me a lot less. So it will be a lot soft. My voice will be a lot softer. So you guys can put me up, and then the in-game voice will go up as well. I don't know. I don't know if this was. It was like this before the video. Is this any better, by the way, that my voice is lower? Is this better? Good? Okay, awesome. That is odd. I usually don't have audio issues, so I wonder why XSplit has it now. You know what? What I'm going to do is I'm going to end the stream for now. I'm going to restart XSplit, and then I'm going to come back. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put the stream down. I'm going to restart it and come back and see if it helps. So that is what I'm going to do. And I'll see you guys in a bit. So, see you guys in a bit, and hopefully it'll work.